Hey everyone, welcome back for week number 2 of our series Crossover, where we're learning about how to cross over from just learning about the Bible and going to church every week to actually living out these extraordinary gifts that God has given us. I hope you're enjoying our stations. Don't forget about our online VBS. Registration is open for just a few more days, so visit cawprairie.org/VBS and we'll be starting that next week. So we are really pumped for this new VBS and we want you to join us. So go check that out if you haven't already registered. Enjoy week 2, guys.
Welcome back, KP kids. It's week 2 already of Crossover. And this week I'm pretty excited because I'm feeling strong.
Oh, really?
Feeling a little muscular. Been working out a little bit.
All right.
Look at these guns. And because of my strength, I am thinking that I might just challenge someone to an arm wrestling battle.
Okay, who?
I mean, maybe you.
All right.
Because I was the champion of my family 93, I think, so I probably could take you.
I've met your brother, I would believe that.
Wow. So, anyway, are you ready?
Oh, we're really doing this?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, all right, let's do this. Ready?
Take me on. Feeling strong. Remember, love, honor, cherish.
That's right.
Let's do this. Ready?
Are you going?
Set? No, not even.
Okay.
Go.
Are you going?
Ready? I'm gonna.
Are you going?
Ready?
Yep.
Ready for me to crush you?
Yeah.
Here we go.
Okay.
Told you I'd win.
No!
So now we've demonstrated strength a little bit today.
Can't breathe.
And our story is about a leader who was going to defeat someone, but instead of using their physical strength like I did, they used a very strange weapon. Not their muscles necessarily. All right, let's start with the challenge. We are going to have 2 signs. Mr. Brian has A and I have B, and we are going to do a little, strong animal battle. And we are going to give you guys the opportunity to vote. To vote on which animal do you think is physically the strongest. So not necessarily if they would battle who would win, but which one is strongest. So our first animal battle that we are going to have you vote on is an elephant or a hippo. So if you would like to vote that an elephant is the strongest, point to A on your screen that you're watching this on. And if you think it is a hippo, point to B. Ready, set, point. Yeah. Okay, good job. Actually, it's B.
No.
Yeah, did you know a hippo is so strong that this is pretty gross, but one bite of its massive jaws can cut a person in half. Kind of bad, isn't it? All right, how about a grizzly bear or a tiger? Ready?
Ooh.
Set, vote. Okay, answer is a tiger.
No.
Yeah, I win again.
This thing's rigged.
I love this.
No.
Okay, actually, so a tiger can carry twice its body weight up a tree.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I don't believe
Really
that.
strong tigers. All right, let's do another one. How about an eagle or a falcon?
Oh, totally.
Both big, strong birds.
Totally.
Ready?
Right?
Don't. Okay, you can't tell them your vote.
Okay.
Okay, ready? Vote. Actually, he's right. It's totally.
Yes.
Yeah.
Finally.
It is an eagle.
That's what I'm talking about.
An eagle can lift up to 4 times its body weight and fly with it. That would be a pretty cool thing to see.
That's crazy.
All right, last one. This is my favorite one. Ready? How about a dung beetle?
Are you calling me a dung beetle?
If it fits. Or a rhinoceros beetle. They're very similar beetles, but ready? Dung or rhino? Ready? Point. They're pointing at the dung. I know
Oh
they
my
are,
gosh.
and they're right. It's the dung beetle.
At least
so
I won.
Dung beetle can pull. This is a crazy number. They can pull 1,141 times their own body weight. I would guess in dung. And that's the same thing as a human pulling. Get this: 6 double-decker buses full of people.
What?
A lot of dung. Oh my gosh. So these animals have some pretty impressive strength, like me. And today we're going to learn a little more about strength. These might not be super ultra massive, strong, muscly strength, but God gives us strength to do things that we would never be able to do without God by our side. Think about that.
Well, on to something that's not dung. Do we have any musicians here? Anybody play an instrument? Maybe kind of like this one?
It's a pretty good one.
Kumbaya, my Lord. Kumbaya.
It's good.
All right, what do you guys play? You play the drums, or maybe you're learning recorder in school, or you can sing, you can play your voice. Well, today's Bible story involves an instrument, okay? It involves a trumpet, all right? Does anyone know what a trumpet looks like? What kind of trumpet, what kind of music do you hear trumpets in these days?
Play loud, awesome music, usually in bands, marching bands.
Oh, marching band. That's totally
front
your
line
heyday.
of the marching band.
That's totally your thing, isn't it? All right, so these trumpets from the Bible, though, they play a really important purpose, okay? Kind of like our Big Idea box. Anybody remember our Big Idea box?
Ta-da! Plain old Amazon box.
Plain old Amazon, but extraordinary box. Extraordinary box because we learned last week, we pulled from our box that God gives us extraordinary peace, okay? And we're going to pull this week's and learn what our big idea is, which is God gives us extraordinary strength. Extraordinary strength, okay? All right, that's all we got this week, guys. We'll see you.
Bye.
Good morning. Today's big idea is God gives us extraordinary courage. Today's Bible story comes from the book of Joshua, chapter 6. Sometime after God had rescued the Israelites from Egypt, the people were camped out near a city called Jericho. Jericho was an unfriendly place, so much so that they built a wall around the city and wouldn't let the Israelites come inside the city gates. But God told Joshua that the city of Jericho would be theirs. God told Joshua to be strong and courageous because God would be with the Israelites wherever they went. All Joshua had to do was follow God's plan. Do you know what the plan was? 7 priests, not soldiers, each carrying a trumpet, not weapons, slowly began walking around the walls of the city. The rest of the Israelites marched too around the walls of the city. Day after day, for 6 days, they marched around the city of Jericho. Then on the 7th day, they were to march 7 times. And on the 7th time around, the priests were going to blow their trumpets and all of the people were going to yell. Well, they did exactly as God said. And guess what happened? The walls of Jericho fell down. Those huge walls just crumbled to the ground at the sound of the trumpets and the people yelling. Here's a little bit of a side story. Do you remember Rahab? I told you about her last week. She was the one who took the risk by hiding the Israelites, remember? Well, when they left, they told her to tie a scarlet rope to her window so they could protect her when Jericho fell. And guess what? Rahab and her family were indeed saved when the walls fell. Joshua probably wondered how all that marching and yelling could make walls fall, but he didn't question God. And when the walls of Jericho fell, Joshua knew that God had given him extraordinary strength to do something amazing. All right, let's open up our Bibles to the book of Proverbs. This is in the Old Testament. This is one of my favorite verses. It's Proverbs 3, verses 5 and 6. So you're going to go to Proverbs and find chapter 3, and then we're going to read 5 and 6 together. Trust in the Lord with all your heart. Do not depend on your own understanding. Seek his will in all you do, and he will show you which path to take. Joshua was given instructions from God on how to conquer the city of Jericho. It probably was not what he expected, marching and trumpets, but instead of questioning God, he decided to do what God asked him to do. He trusted God. He didn't rely on his own ideas or his own powers. He trusted God, and God had given him the extraordinary strength.
Hey guys, it's Miss Delaney, and I'm back again to help with this week's prayer station. And so this week, our big message is extraordinary strength. So before we get started, I'm going to need you guys to grab your favorite color marker and a bunch of index cards or just some paper like I have. Go ahead and pause this video and go grab those. Okay, now that we're all back, so we remember in our story when we had Joshua and he really needed incredible strength. And I mean, I'm not conquering any cities soon, and I don't think you guys are either, but there's moments when I really need a lot of strength from God too. Like when I'm learning a new skill in my sport, like softball or color guard, or maybe when I'm going to the doctor or to the dentist. The dentist can be really scary, guys. Those drills are loud. So for this week, our activity is just like I've done right here. We are going to write or draw, if you're more artistic, any moment whenever we feel like we need extraordinary strength from God. And while we're writing down all of these moments, we need to send just a little prayer and say like, hey God, just keep in mind, like I'm gonna need some extraordinary strength next time. I need to stay focused while studying for a test. Or next time I really need to say sorry because I messed up. And sometimes that's hard. Or next time I need to make a new friend. So enjoy that, and I'll see you guys next week.
Welcome friends, my name is Miss Sandy and I am the lead teacher for pre-K and preschool. In our story today, we heard how God gave Joshua extraordinary strength to make Jericho's wall fall down. We won't need to do that today, but we are going to make our own trumpets used in our story. So grab your materials and let's get started. We are going to need a paper roll, paper cup or styrofoam cup, washi tape, stickers, or jewels, whatever you have at home. Okay, step 1 is to grab a paper roll, and you can either add the jewels or washi tape just like I did, or stickers. Go ahead and decorate. Step 2 is going to grab your paper cup or styrofoam and place it at the other end of your paper roll. And now you can add your own sound effects. Go ahead and do that. I hope you have fun today making this your own trumpets. But I want you to remember, friends, that God can give us extraordinary strength to do amazing things. So go and make amazing things. And I will see you next week. Bye.